All right. So last we left off, we had just completed Brady's got Boo. So now we're gonna go talk to Wise, and he is gonna tell us to go to bed, as he does. How do I get out of this building? Can I just go like? Oh my god, we haven't played in so long. I forgot how to do everything. Let's see. We just go. We just do like the map, and then go to random play. That should be where he is, right? Oh, no, it's not. Wait, what? Oh, I bet he was like out in the parking lot. Okay, we'll find him. Oh, he was in the hall. He's around here somewhere. Oh, he was up here in the hall. Hey, Wise, I ran all the way back home and you weren't even here. Oh, wait, no, this wants us to talk to her more? I thought we were done. Do you want to exit scenario only mode? Story progress will be saved. Yeah, let's just get out of this. How do I leave this? Where's my brother? Where are you holding him? How do I leave? I'm stuck here. What do I do? Oh, there we go. Okay. What the fuck, game? I am stuck on the staircase. What is going on? Jesus Christ. I can't talk to anybody. I'm now stuck on the staircase. It's so weird. Okay. Go here. And go here. Confirm. Now can I go be here? Is this where Wise is? Oh my gosh. That was so hard for no reason. Like, yeah, it was for a reason, because I don't know how to play this game. Okay. You don't know what I've done to get here. Why is this so ridiculous sometimes? Why did they throw me off on the staircase? Alright. Wise, can I go to sleep now? I need to. How are you doing with all your tasks? Don't forget, we're going to the lecture at Lumina Square. Sure. I think I need to lie down. I'm pretty much done with everything. Yes. Facts. You and Wise get everything sorted at the store, and the day of the lecture arrives. Are you ready, Belle? Let's head out to Lumina Square. I don't know how to play it either. It's like, it's weird. Like, I don't like how boxed in this game is sometimes. Like, I wish that they would just let you, like, walk around and do what you wanted to do. Alright. We're back here. Oh, Luminous Square at, like, sunset? Sunrise? It's just so pretty. I love it. At a golden hour. Like Honkai. Yeah, it's like Honkai. They all be like Honkai. It's my coffee man. The master. Donald Shop. What are you guys doing out here? Hey. Everybody's here.
Officers, it's good to see you again.
You too, managers.
It's quite lively here.
Looks like a good attendance. The place is really hopping.
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
I heard you'll be on stage with the inspector to answer questions from citizens, Zhu-Yuan. Belle has been itching to ask you some.
Come on. Go easy on me.
You don't know, do you? Zhu-Yuan gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
Real Kitson, thank you for joining us.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to report. We've analyzed and located the exact coordinates of the places Maroon previously identified inside the hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
I was also just informed that Inspector Bringer is on his way, and the media is waiting to get some pictures.
Looks like we should go meet him. We'll investigate these locations in a couple of days. Huh? Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Something funny? What are you seeing?
Uh-oh.
Is something wrong?
Hard to find someone playing the beginning so I don't spoil myself. Glad you are. Oh, that makes me feel better about being so behind. I always like feel like I'm like it's like impossible for me to catch up.
Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report. I need to talk to Zhu-Yuan for a moment, if you'll excuse us. You can go on in.
Zhu-Yuan and Shinji walk away looking serious.
Maroon. He's
Why
the
is
guy
this
who
looking
was using
serious
the
too?
EMP emitter, right?
Oh, don't worry, you will catch up easily. Maybe not in characters right away, but story-wise, yes. Yeah, I'm not super worried about like if I miss like collecting characters on banners, because it's like impossible to collect all of them. But eventually I'll get their own story, I guess. I did eventually like kind of catch up to everybody on Honkai.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
Look at credit card, yes, impossible. Oh no, I am a diehard free to play. Well, come over here. I'm here already. This spot here is perfectly blocked off by a wall. Nobody will notice us. Listen. I think Zuyuan and Shingi are talking about what just happened. On the path outside public security.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
I ain't, but I play too many gachas to spend as much as I want.
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Of course, the remains are scheduled to be recovered this afternoon. But wait, what about it? You think these two cases are connected?
No.
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
What?
The EMP emitter Maroon used had been modified to bypass vehicle security systems. When used correctly, it can unlock car doors without damaging the electronics. Maroon said his crew procured specialized containers for preserving etheric material. We assumed they were targeting vehicles transporting valuable ether resources for large companies. But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal, but the carrier seems headed towards its destination right now. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence.
Okay, enjoy tasty coffee.
We need to report this right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is top secret. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off. I'd rather head into the hollow myself.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against us.
It's urgent. We don't have time to argue. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound. You have my word.
That's when.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
I love that the cells in these scenes like match the time of day in the actual like area that we are in the game. I don't know. They don't really need to do that, but they did, and it's so cool.
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing. I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you. That monster in the hollow is anything but ordinary. We have to protect the evidence. Ooh. Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
They're both well-trained officers, but the two of them alone still aren't enough for this investigation. Plus, that evidence is also crucial for us. We can't risk it falling into the wrong hands. Belle, let's head home, connect to the HDD system, and help them out in the hollow. Next. New play?
Judging by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas on how we're gonna get it back?
Real Kitsune, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it.
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly. Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
All right.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier and see if our suspicions are right. I picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go.
Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are heading out to locate the evidence carrier.
Fairy, do you know where the carrier is? Can you find a shortcut? I'm sure she knows where it is.
Barry, can you find a shortcut to the carrier?
Affirmative. Planning the route now.
Let's leave the route to Fairy, Belle. We just need to get Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi there without being found out.
Yeah.
Can you detect the signal from the evidence carrier?
Yes, the target is nearby. For some reason, the signal in the hollow is particularly strong today.
That should be a good thing, right? Sustain fire!
I see it. The evidence carrier is up ahead.
Jingy, we should head over there now.
Where we're going. Welcome back. Did you bring me some coffee too? You know I will drink all of it. We'll fix all the bang-boos and drink all of the coffee. Wait, am I going the right way or did I get turned around? I don't know if I'm going the right way. No, this way.
Yes,
Car.
finally! The carrier! Let's check on its
Thank you.
condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
I'm doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Jingyi, help me unlock it.
Shige uses the key to unlock the carrier.
Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Is this a trap? Is it bait?
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
Uh-oh. This seems like they're gonna get ambushed. My spidey sense is tingling.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
Kuro! You were playing CCZ earlier.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Chuyuan, watch out!
Game, I'm like really behind in it, but I really do enjoy it.
Our intel says it's just the two of them. They might have survived our ambush, but we can take them.
It reminds me of like 90s anime, and I love 90s anime. Yeah, like Ghost in the Shell and like Ninja Scroll and like stuff like that. Like this has that kind of like aesthetic like of those old time like VHS kind of stuff. It's very cool.
Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows every day. Get 'em, boys!
Hold on. Do you know the
Oh shit!
consequences of assault on
We're fighting now.
Take your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive.
Stop resisting.
I'll take you.
Round them up.
Oh. These guys look like they're wearing their motorcycle helmets backwards.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members did they deploy to deal with us?
All right. I think this game has like a really awesome like soundtrack to it too. This game is just like,
I can't believe there's an ambush here.
I don't know.
At this rate, we'll run out of ammo.
The music has really good energy.
You're under arrest. Suppressor K-22. Maximum firepower.
Bam.
This isn't good. Julian and Qingyi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
Honkai was my first Hoyo games, and it's still my favorite. And this is the second Hoyo game I played, but I do really like this one. But it's so different from Honkai. But they did really good with like all of the like character design. All the characters are so well put together and like really I feel like really well designed, and I like all of the environment, and well, like I think all the little stories and stuff have been like really cool so far. I'm really looking forward to Rom says that the world really like opens up after chapter 5. And so I'm really like looking forward to like how the game is gonna feel after that. Because I think one of my biggest like complaints so far is that it has felt kind of like boxed in. And like I've been getting a little bit tired of like I feel like it's really like very I feel like there's a lot of like guardrails on, and then I keep like getting sent back to Wise and he tells me to go to bed. And like I'm like having to like go through this in a very specific way. And it's like and so Rom says that it's not like that as much. Like after chapter 5 it like opens up quite a bit more. So I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. But it's not super bothersome, but I'm like okay, well if the game like opens up a lot more, then it's gonna be like really badass. They evolve a lot of the story. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be amazing then if that's how it goes.
We have to get them out. Do something, Fairy.
Save us, Fairy.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Julian and Qingyi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we be exposed?
But it only expose the existence of a proxy.
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the 2 officers in leaving the current area, or rescue the 2 officers who are trapped?
To assist them or rescue them? Aren't we assisting them by rescuing them? I don't know. Both?
Aren't those the same thing?
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Belle has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
I think we should save them. Like, they totally just walked into a trap.
We shouldn't hesitate, Wise. Juyuan and Xingyi are good people. Despite the risks, I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I chose to stand idly by now.
Mm-hmm.
Belle.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you can't just be, like, spineless in all situations just to save your identity like that. And, like, I feel like even as a cop, like, are they gonna be like, oh, you saved my life, I'm gonna arrest you? Probably not. Besides, if we work together...
And, on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Could be really, really good for them if you can find that.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them.
We could really, really come out on top. I have a good feeling about this. Probably. Meanwhile...
This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
Oh my gosh.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue.
I have an alternative solution.
Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom.
Little
Someone
Bang
hacked
Boo
into our encrypted
coming to
frequency.
save you.
But how?
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both? Who are you? Why should we trust you?
I can't convince you to trust me.
I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy. Not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But, while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
Alright, so what's the plan?
I'll create an opportunity for you.
I'll create an opportunity for you. Now, follow my instructions.
These
What about the
backwards
enemy?
Leave that to me.
wearing motorcycle helmet guys.
Now, go!
These guys remind me of Borderlands.
What now?
Straight ahead.
Not the
Jump
movie.
Into the fissure.
The Fisher!
No.
What? The spatial fissure! After them!
They're chasing us. There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
I may have watched the movie on YouTube when it really should not have been on YouTube. But it was. But it was also in theaters at the time. The movie was really, really bad.
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance? All right. We can finally talk.
Aw, yes.
You're a Bang Boo from Bellabog.
That's not just any Bang Boo from Bellabog.
Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bang Boo would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Faithin.
Legendary. That's me. I'm Faithin.
That's me. I'm Faithin.
Not sure what was worse, the new Snow White or the Borderlands or the Minecraft movie. I didn't see the Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie looks pretty bad. Yeah, the legend Faithin.
So you were already watching us when we received the report from Bellabog.
You describe what happened that day.
Yeah, I was helping Bellabog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
It's like they're after the same thing, huh? Exactly, and it's not too late.
Exactly. And it's still not too late to get the evidence back. According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without verifying their identities.
So you're suggesting...
You take on a consultant. A pink chibi consultant and her cat. Loaf. And her other consultants. Her loaflies. The chat.
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get that evidence back.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Phaethon. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry, leave it to me. Since we lack the manpower, we'll use the Hollow against them. That's my specialty.
Oh, we're in.
They're ambushing. Move!
How you red-handed?
What are you still doing here? There seem to be a lot of suspicious spots around here, Chingy. Yeah, the coordinates match where the evidence carrier was last spotted. This has to be where the suspects made their move. Chingy, Proxy, we're running out of time. Let's split up and investigate. No problem.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area.
EOS time!
Loading environment data.
Belle, let's investigate the area thoroughly.
What are these little things over here? I like gold! Alright. Oh. Bang Boo! Motionless Bang Boo! Oh, Jesus. Are you okay? Master, I found a collapsed Bang Boo up ahead. No! I detect a large number of Band Hollow exploration plugins inside the Bang Boo. It is likely it has undergone multiple illegal modifications. We have to... We help it. I can't handle this. Additionally, the word Big Head is sewn into the back corner of the Bang Boo's outfit. Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Any other findings? This turned into a horror game. The Bang Boo's electronic system and carrot have been severely damaged. It was likely caused by close-range EMP. It got hit by an EMP at close range. No! Affirmative. The Bang Boo was likely discarded because it would be difficult to repair and inconvenient to carry. However, it can help you restore some of its function. Understood. Then let's get started. We have the technology. We can rebuild him. Yeah, let's get to it. Anu? Reminder. The Bangbu is restarted, but it cannot communicate normally. Nanu. Master, the Bangbu shared its audio clip from its storage module. It seems like it's trying to thank you. Listen, a vehicle is coming. It's the evidence carrier. Stay close to me, Big Head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. Anu, got it. I'll stay close to you, Master. Bzz, bzz. Oh no! Big Head was affected by the EMP. Even the forklift isn't work. Yep. Huh? Alright. Oh. I don't want to leave him! Okay. There must be more. Are we talking to her? Is that... Suspicious footprints. I love the Bangbu are the best part about this game. They are. Alright, what's wrong, Officer Jujuan? Hey Proxy, I'm examining the footprints left around here. Looks like these footprints were deliberately covered up. It's hard to tell which direction they went, but it can be inferred that there were at least 2 people. As expected of a public security officer. Very sharp. It's just some basic investigation skills, but thank you. Anyway, these footprints might belong to the culprits who attacked the evidence carrier. The question is, where did they go after finishing their work? Do they do anything particular outside of what we saw there? Oh, like right now? Oh, I don't know. That was the only one that I found so far. I don't know if there's any more. I mean, EOS does all kinds of stuff. And then, like, there was that one when we did, like, the Bellbog Industries one. There was that one that was, like, it was, like, kind of like a... It was, like a nurse... It had, like, nurse... Or no, that was, was that one of the missions that was part of the event? I don't remember now. These Bangbu stories are starting to blur together. We had, like, one mission where one had kind of like nurse skills. And, so it was, like, repairing, like, other Bangbus. Suspicious marks. I detect marks of heavy objects being dragged on the ground. I have also detected a section of the wall connected to the other areas. It is likely that some items were placed there recently and have since been removed. Like Chingy is a robot that acts like human. Oh wait. I skipped one. They are kind citizens from the society, so they work and all that. Like Chingy is a robot that act like human. Yeah, there's like some of the Bangbu like there's like ones that like run that store. They like have there's like the 3 like brother ones that run the store. I don't know. I think they're kind of interesting. Like they're sort of like a They're kind of they're like little people in a way. I have also detected a section of the wall connected to the ground with a dust coverage of only 57.5% compared to other areas. It is likely that some items were placed there recently and have since been removed. But I think it's interesting that they could be like modified. Yeah, little bunny robot people. Did the culprits drag the heavy objects away? That's weird. The evidence crate is already heavy enough. Why would they bother dragging other things nearby? Oh, the drag marks seem to extend far further. Let's take a look ahead. It's all very fishy. What do we got here? Some buckets of paint. All this. More suspicious marks. As expected, the heavy objects was dragged all the way here. There are similar marks up ahead. Let's go check them out. The drag marks end here. Could the heavy objects that left these marks be the ones at the end of the corridor? What? We're now in Bang Boo view. What did that say to do? Like, it's this thing. Aha. Master, there's a small forklift parked up ahead and Officer Chingy is inspecting it. What am I saying? There might be clues in that forklift. Did you find anything, Officer Chingy? Yes, this forklift seems suspicious. So sus. Look, all the vehicles around here are more or less corrupted by this one, but this one shows no signs of corruption, even without an anti-corruption coating. Did it just arrive? So new, so polished. It's very possible. We should probably take a closer look. Investigate the driver's compartment. The vehicle electronic system is down and can't be activated. Oh, EMPs. Looks like it's been infected by an EMP, but the dash cam's audio recording is still accessible. Bzz, bzz. Didn't Bosk ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift. It's open on all four sides. What's it matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever, just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data. This is all coming from the dash cam. It recorded all of that? Whoops. The recording was cut off, but we're already gathered plenty of useful clues. Hot red-handed. We've gathered enough clues. Let's move on to the deduction. Elementary, my dear Watson. That's exactly what I was thinking. Based on the clues left at the crime scene, This could probably be where the culprits attacked the evidence carrier, but there are still so many details that need to be sorted out. First of all, how do you think the culprits got here? Driving. Indeed. Judging from the marks left behind, the forklift was likely the culprit's means of transportation to the scene. Next. This music is so, like, Dick Tracy detective. I am really digging it. Which is your favorite character for now? Oh gosh, in this? We just went through the New Year's event, so I got introduced to some new characters. I don't know a lot of their backstories and stuff, though. Like, probably Ambi right now. Because Ambi has a, what I know of. So, yeah, like, what I know of, like, her backstory, like, just the whole, like, you know, raised in a lab kind of thing, like, is so, like, it is, like, it gives me, like, Ghost in the Shell vibes, and that is, like, one of my favorite animes of all time. And it just, like, I just really, like, I love, like, what they did with all of that, and I had a feeling, like, from the very, very beginning of the game when they introduced her, where they were like, oh yeah, this is Ambi, and we don't really know much about her, and I was like, oh, she was so raised in a lab, like, of course she was. Everything about her said she was raised in a lab. Like, from the moment I heard her talk, I was like, she was absolutely raised in a lab. So when they showed her, like, when I finally got to that part in the backstory, I was like, this was, of course. It could be nothing else. And then, like, and they really, like, so they, like, hinted at a lot, like, when we got a glimpse of, like, Soldier 11. And then you're like, oh yeah, like there's more of them, of course. Like there's like a whole bunch of them, like just like her, and they're probably like I was thinking that like they're probably like trained assassins, like oh gosh, what's that oh gosh, I'm totally drawing a blank. What's that game where like the guys' head, like their heads are shaved and they have the like the barcode like tattooed on the back of their heads, but they're like they're like trained from like the time that they're like little kids, and they're like these like trained assassins, like, so that's how like I kind of imagined that like all of the Ambis are like that. That's like what their whole purpose is. So they're like these trained soldiers. But it's great though, like, but you can tell like how their character design and how their clothing is and stuff, like it tells a story, and that's really good character design. I think that is a hallmark of really good character design, where you can look at them and like see that story in them. And so I think they did a good they did a good deal with her. I am so it makes me excited to see like what everybody else is all about. And so like, because there's other characters like Ellen that like look really interesting. All of the characters that are like the Bades or like the biker gang, that like their all of their costumes, like their character design, like look really cool. And like, what are they all about? You know, like, so I'm interested to go further in the game to see like what everybody else is all about. When you're done with the story, it's good to check the YouTube demos and trailers. They all have extra story. Yeah, I actually have been like avoiding watching those because because I am like really like I'm behind in the game, and so I don't want to I don't want to like watch too much like before I've actually played it. But yeah, I think like after I've like played through a bit, like it would probably be like nice to go back and watch some of that. Okay, next, who's most likely to be the owner of the damaged Bangbu we just found? A passerby, the culprits, the mine. I think the Bangbu is probably part of the mine and was EMP'd to get like, they wanted to get past it to like get to where they were going. Is this Phaethon's humor? They don't like that answer? A passerby? Why would it be the culprits? Why would they EMP their own Bangbu? The Bangbu exhibits signs of illegal modifications. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. And the text on the costume was mentioned in the recording. Oops. Look, I'm not an actual detective, lady. I'm a proxy. Detective April. Right, considering all the clues, this conclusion makes total sense. Alright, okay. I'm locked in. Oh, Bubba, is Chingy your, like, one of your favorites? Alright, next question. How did the culprits free... Oh my gosh. How did the culprits flee the scene after getting what they wanted? Evaporation. Through a spatial fissure, they took off into the sky on foot. Oh, spatial fissure. Or the stuff is right behind me. Because there's like a big glowing box right there. She is, love her sass, and was lucky enough to get her to C2 in a few roles. Nice. Nice. Then Kira says, yeah, I really love her, but my top 3 is Jane, Nicole, and now Vivian. Shigi is like 5th. I also have I have Corinne, and she's like super fun to play with. And but I don't know like her backstory like at all. I just know like she was like one of the like she's like the first like 5-star that I got. I think she was like the free 5-star that I got when I first started the game, so she's like really fun to play with. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I know a lot of the characters like well enough yet. But yeah, this game has a lot of like really cool characters though. Need to get her to C3 for the banner. Yeah, I have Corinne, and then I just got Arena too, but I haven't put Arena a on a I haven't put her on a team yet. Oh my gosh, Bubba, thank you so much for that tier 2 sub on YouTube. I appreciate it so much. For those of you that do not know, on YouTube, we started doing this last month. I actually am late to do marches, but we will be doing one probably next week. Once a month, we do a movie watch along, or a movie quote along. I can't watch a movie on stream, so what I do is I set the model up in a little bed. I usually do this with a chibi model, and so the model that I'm using tonight, and I quote along to a movie, and we do this for tier 2 subs on YouTube only. Because I don't have subs yet for Twitch. And it's something that I do for tier 2 members. And last month, or in February, we did a quote along for Zoolander. And the next quote along that I will be doing is going to be for The Fifth Element. And yeah, so basically, I watched the movie. And I quote along and comment through the entire thing, and you can watch it back anytime that you want, and watch the movie by your own means, and listen to me and quote along with me. But yeah, I thought it would be like a fun thing to do with members. Okay, all right, we gotta pick out, how did the culprits flee the scene? I think they went through a spatial fissure. That makes the most sense to me. Negative, no available spatial fissure. I am not a good detective, apparently. On foot. They took off into the sky. I think my first answer of evaporation might have been even more better. On foot. Affirmative. It is highly likely that the culprits left on foot. Oh, good. I gave her the right answer. Great. Now that we've reached a consensus on these key questions, it's time to put my skills to good use. Are you going to replay the case in your mind space to uncover the whole story? Exactly. Since you're a Bang Boo, how about linking to my mind space? When I read mind space, my brain is like MySpace. So I'm gonna link to her MySpace. Okay. And investigating with me. All right. Linking up to Chingy's MySpace. This way, Proxy. Look, it's even in black and white. It's just like MySpace. Where's Tom? He should be my first friend. Is this the world you constructed? It feels so real. I'm flattered, but really, it's just technology from the White Star Institute. Who's this big brute of a guy here? Oh, we got a Bang Boo too. Okay, cool. No time to waste. Let's skip to the chit-chat for now and take a good look at what happened back then. Ignoring you would always... Yeah, Tom would like be like your first friend on MySpace and never, ever, ever, ever talk to you or message you. He was the first person to ghost you in your whole life. Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift. It's open on all 4 sides. What's it matter? As long as it moves, who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever. Just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data. Listen, a vehicle is coming. It's the evidence carrier. Stay close to me, Big Head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. And I knew. Got it. I'll stay close to you, Master. What? You're a Neko? Oh my gosh! Another tier 2 sub? That's 2 in one night, you guys! Oh my gosh, thank you so much! That's so freaking cool! That's another 2-2 sub for you two. Thank you! And I knew. Got it. I'll stay close to you, Master. Oh no! Did they hit NMP and then they broke their own bamboo? I am starting to not like these big old knucklehead dudes. I bet that's what happened. They must think they are well prepared and feeling pretty smug at this point. They must think they are pretty well prepared and feeling pretty smug at this point. The EMP could be that powerful. So now they're about to have some mixed feelings. Man, this is like a boost gone wrong, I think is what we're about to observe. Oh no, Big Head was affected by the EMP. Even the forklift isn't working now. The EMP is that powerful. The bamboo's done for, and the forklift is kaput. Now what? They can't get their payload out of here. Don't panic. Let's grab the evidence first, and we'll have someone pick us up later. Or did they get it out of there? It seems like they're not worried at all. Even though the EMP threw them off, with all their people surrounding me and Juan, they'd never have imagined how things would turn out. What did they say over the comms? The 2 Pubsec officers are gone. What now? I'm not sure what's happening on their side. They sound pretty panicked, but we're out of touch with the outside, so no updates yet. I loved how they remade the story without the TVs, even though I loved the TV mode. I liked the TV mode in the beginning, but it got really like tedious after a while. So I was kind of happy when they took it out, because I did get tired of it. If all those people couldn't take them down, how are we supposed to stand a chance? We'd better find somewhere to hide. Securing the goods is our top priority. You're right. Hey, look at those boxes. We can pile them up under the entrance to make it seem like there's no way through. Alright, let's go get it. Let's get to it. Aha. Alright.
Well, the truth is revealed.
The culprit is hiding up ahead.
Pow pow.
Out of my way! I'll take you.
Prepare to get your ass handed to ya.
This is called striking when the enemy is unprepared. Take them down and retrieve the evidence.
Fire support, ready.
I'll take you. Out of my way!
You walked right into this one.
Stop resisting. Locking in. Sustain fire.
I told ya. Oops. Let me just collect all these coins. Alright. My evidence crate.
Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the stolen evidence?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives me the creeps.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the evidence back.
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
A few minutes later.
The exit is just up ahead.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I'll be on my way. Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma.
No.
Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Qingyi, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Phaethon.
I should be thanking you.
I should be thanking you too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
The bamboo walks away and soon disappears from sight.
Now that Phaethon's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
All right, let's go. Wait a minute. Phaethon thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Phaethon would have realized the evidence had been switched and upon seeing us assumed we were there to investigate. But it sounded like Phaethon knew what happened outside the hollow too.
How unexpected. It seems Phaethon attended the seminar today.
Those girls are smart. A few days later.
There you are. Are you free today? Want to come with me to the public security precinct at Lumina Square?
Yeah, she is. She's like, she doesn't miss a beat, that one.
Huh? Public security again?
Well, I heard Zhu Yuan and Qingyi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
Shouldn't we at least get their contact information? Shouldn't we at least get them to get a membership card?
Shouldn't we at least get them a membership card for the store?
Come on. You can't be seriously thinking about it. I was thinking, how about we give them a gift too? Like a collector's edition of that popular Pubsec movie, Mission Unthinkable.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, that's the one where the main character goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right? Good choice.
They're going to be leaving soon. Let's get going.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
Here, I brought you a movie with a subtle reference to real life.
We almost missed you.
Hey there, managers. What brings you here?
We just wanted to say goodbye.
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together.
Ask them about their absence during the seminar.
But Ji-Yuan, it was supposed to be you going on stage for the interview during the seminar. Why did that older gentleman in the glasses end up going on instead? I was looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day. I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
You don't say. That's awesome.
We brought you a souvenir from the
It's not
store.
often you get to meet new people, so we brought you something to remember us by. A movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
What? Can we get a membership card from you?
Of course, we'd be delighted.
Well, they're getting ready to leave. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe find somewhere to finally enjoy that meal we had talked about?
I never expected our time at the Lumina branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem? Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello.
Oh.
I'm looking over our graduation album.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just, this message really means a lot to me.
Miyabi's so intense.
How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop?
I like this. She's just felt like kind of like sitting and contemplating.
Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons.
I feel the same about strawberries. This is relatable. Miyabi has no chill, but it oddly enough adds character when she flirts with Wise.
Just like your pursuit of true justice, a real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Facts, facts.
Are those words of encouragement? Well, thanks. Wait, how does a member of Hand like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Balabog Industries has been transferred to Section 6.
Oh.
My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Oh.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches.
I hope that's not her dad.
He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
Wait, because we just finished up that thing for like Bellabog Industries. Like for Bellabog Heavy Industries? This isn't all connected, is it? Oh my god, it better not be. I'll cry.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at hand?
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
That night, in a certain meeting room in the Janus Quarter Public Security Building.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly.
Everything is connected one way or another. Like why the last major story plot, all factions came to help the proxy by unique but connected reasons. Yeah, I've heard that they are. I don't know. I don't want them to be, but yeah, it seems that way.
You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Oh.
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone.
Oh no.
Not to mention the fact your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You and that
double-crossed
behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place. And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme.
Maybe you should have thought about the people.
I hear recently Bellabog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen. Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included research of it and explosives for it. Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Huh. Let's get real then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say, that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
Late at night, you return home with Wise. What do you think? Feeling satisfied now after a hearty helping of hot pot? Sounds amazing. Super satisfied. You took me on such a long stroll along the beach after dinner. Aren't you feeling sore today from all that walking? Walking and rushing are two entirely different things. Alright, I just can't win with you. Anyway, it's nice to take a leisurely stroll every now and again. It relaxes your mind. Oh yeah, Buy a few extra copies of Mission Unthinkable next time you get stock in. Yeah, wow, it's already super late. Belle, we should get ready for bed. I'm off to my room now. Good night. After lying down on the soft bed, my legs, tired from so much walking, suddenly relaxed. I never thought that we would become friends with public security officers. Public security no longer has the evidence, hopefully. The bad guys will no longer target Zhuyang and Qinyi. But clues, are there other clues? Before you know it, you drift into deep slumber, you sleep soundly, and your body feels completely recovered. Guess I won't be sleeping much of public security officers, seeing much of public security officers for a while. Time to focus on the proxy business. Let's take this opportunity to take some more commissions and level up. I think we'll call it here.